Morning all. Look, I've had my hair cut. That feels better. So this is a bit of a catch-up video. Every now and then I thought I'd kind of like do a catch-up video, just tell you what's going on, because you know, different things happen all the time, don't they? So anyway, just before I do that, I'm just gonna put the cake out for these heifers here. Look, so these have been in here all winter. The new shed's doing well. Roof's doing good. It still gets a bit mucky in here, but do you know what? It's much better. The feed's not getting wet. I can put the food out there and it's not going to get wet. They're happy. They'll be going out hopefully in the next hello girl. They'll be going outside in the next probably, well, still pretty cold and grass ain't growing that much. Got at least another month here, I think. Anyway, right, I got to put, so they're having a bit of protein to go with the silage. There we go, in here. Nom nom nom. What are you having for breakfast? This is their breakfast. This is a protein cake. You can actually see, let me just see if you can see. Let me just see if you can you see any cake in there, cakey cake? You can eat this stuff. You can, it's got cereals in it and stuff. You can eat it. That's really nice. Not recommended, but it's got wheat and stuff in it. It's molasses in it. It's edible. Oh, it sort of clings on the tongue. They love it though. Right, I'm going to sit this out and then we're going to have a little look at what we got with silage. That down a cow, we'll catch up here. I'll just talk a little bit about, you know, what it was like going to that tractor shed, because that was quite a buzz there, really. Right, let's crack on. So it was a bit of a race to get that cake out, because they'll flip and run to it and squash you and run you over if you're not careful. All right, girls? So I put a bit out there, actually. They got enough feed to trough space. And they got to get it. Oh, look at them munching though, look. They love this stuff. I hope you're watching that on a big screen, because that's when you see a cow's tongue going blah, 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 like that. It's quite funny, really, isn't it? Right, let's get out of here. Whew. 7 o'clock in the morning I'm doing this. Right, we're going to have a look at how much silage I got. So the heifers having their breakfast and the cows are as well. Let me just look, zoom round now. I just noticed this one cow, look. Look at that. Chomp, chomp, chomp. Come on, girl, enjoy that silage. Look at that. Don't you like the way she's got her ears like that as well? Look. Oh my goodness me, I like watching cows eat. It's a bit weird, isn't it? But look at her. That's a bit of long silage. That's from these round bales here, right. I just thought I'd talk to you about the round bale silage and what we're doing with that. So, interesting thing is, right, you probably follow, if any of you follow the journey on this farm, you know, basically we have the ups and downs of farming, weather, everything. Let me just try and stand on here without impaling myself on these spikes. So, right, so back in, what is it? well, August, wasn't it? We had a really horrendous drought, didn't we? I mean, it's hard to remember now. You kind of look at outside the weather and you think, oh yeah, well, you know, that was August. Well, in fact, I'll show you a little bit. Here's what our maize was. I'm going to talk about the maize. Here's the maize that was affected by the drought. Look at this. This is a classic example of how bad it is where the stone is. Look at that, bloody hell. Look at that, pardon my language. Look at that. What's that? Up to my waist. Not even that. Oh, I want to get too close to the front of that. Right, you can see there, so that was the problem we had with the maize. It was just like there wasn't enough of it really, because it was just too dry. We didn't produce enough crop. So inevitably we ran out. We've run out. Look, this is the maize clamp. No maize left. Now, hopefully, normally what we do, with our 2 fields, I know how to judge this farm now, we've been doing it a long time. 2 fields of maize, which we grow, we'll do the dairy cows right through from probably mid-November, early December, right through to mid-April. That's the usual plan, right? With the drought last year, basically we ran out probably about 10 days ago. However, we kind of planned for that already. It was all in my head that that was going to happen, because you can just know what's going to happen. So we did 2 things really. Well, we did one thing mainly. This stuff. Right. What's that? That's some big bale hay there, which we got at a reasonable price, okay? Now you think, well, why do I buy that? Because I've got those, right? Well, normally, the round bales are fed to the heifers and the dry cows. That's how we do it here. We've got the clamp silage, we've got the maize for the dairy cows. The round bales are going for the other animals, okay? But I realised we were going to run out of maize, and we really need to put something else out for them, because ultimately that clamp isn't enough. They're self-feed, as you know, old-fashioned, but we like it. Self-feed, there wasn't enough room on that clamp. We needed to put stuff in the ring feeders. So what we did, we've been feeding the hay, which we bought, to the dry cows, because they don't really need the input of food like the younger cattle do. That meant we freed up a load of round bales, which are here, for later in the year, and it's worked well. We've now still got a stack of probably 100 round bales along that way, which we are now feeding to the dairy cows. So here we have our round bales. It's good quality silage. Now they're having that in ring feeders. We're going to have a look. So let's go and have a look at the ring feeders. That's a longer fibre than the chopped silage. And they actually seem to prefer it, actually. It's quite surprising. I would have thought they wouldn't have liked it as much as the clamp silage. So, look, here they are. They're munching away on the round bale silage. Hello. Yeah, more cow eating videos. Look, they're munching away on that. And that's good quality silage because it is first cut. But they've also got, now this is the clamp silage. You know we do self-feed. We don't do the chop thing or anything with a feeder. Now look, they've got plenty of silage in front of them. Here, I fork some down. Loose, they can eat that. And how many cows are eating it? 3. Yeah, they're all on the round bale silage, which is a bit strange really. I kind of assumed that they would all get, you know, that would be secondary, because that's a lot more difficult to eat, if you like, because they've got to actually pull it out of the bale and chew long fibres, whereas that stuff, chopped up, it's, you know, done for you. Sorry, it's like an assault course here. I'm climbing under gate. But anyway, they prefer the big bales really, but I think that's partly because they've had chopped silage all winter, and possibly it's just a novelty value of having something different. Right, we're going to go and have a look. I've got a new calf born, and then I'll just have a little chat with you about Tractor World, which we went to the other day. So we're in here, look. Where is the little calfy waffy? Look, there it is. Over there. Born last night about 8 o'clock. I came out here at 8 o'clock to have a look, and that was, she'd just given birth. Now that's 4'11". First time calver, heifer. She's looking quite good. I mean, she's got a nice udder. I'm not going to go in there and disturb her. She's got a nice udder on her. Hopefully the calf sucked. I don't know yet. We're going to put in a box later. Look at that teat. Whoa, ready for sucking, baby. And there's the calf. Where is it? There it is. Oh look, mum's on it. She's a good mum, isn't she? Look at that. You haven't washed behind your ears, have you? How many times do I have to tell you? You need to wash behind your ears. Look, you could grow potatoes down there. Isn't that right, mum? That's what my mum used to say, eh? So there you go. You grow potatoes in your ears. I don't know what's going on. Look, I told you, you haven't had a bath. When was the last time you had a shower? When was the last time you washed your hair? Oh, crikey, you're just so dirty, you boys. I don't know. You never get a girlfriend. Never get a girlfriend if you don't wash yourself. Get some of that Lynx Africa. That'll do the job. That's lovely, that is. All the girls like Lynx Africa. All the girls like Lynx Africa. Lynx silage, that's what they like. They, whoa, young farmer ladies, they like a bit of Lynx silage. I'll get some of that for Jack. Right. Anyway, there's the heifer that's calved. So we're going to go and see, we have her in the background if you like. We're going to go and see that cow, the downer cow in a minute, because we are actually milking it through the parlour. We'll have a look at her in a minute, see how she's doing. But I just wanted to say about Tractor World, which we went to the other week, you know, which was up at Mulver and 3 Counties. Oh, she's noisy, isn't she? Look what, she's brilliant, proud mum, isn't she? Hang on. Look, the calf wandered off behind that other cow, and she's like, well, hang on a minute, that's my calf, you get off. You get off, that's my calf, leave her alone. Chantel, no, leave it, that's my calf. You can't have a sniff of her, even if she has got Lynx Africa on. Yes, I mean, right. That's the funny thing, is what you can find is, there's a classic example there actually, is that some of the other cows will start trying to mother the calf. And sometimes even the calf will suck on a wrong cow. So I'm going to be getting her out of here later, because this is sort of, you can get a bit of confrontation here if you're not careful. You know, better in a little pen really. Right, Tractor World. What a flipping great day that was. Me and Harry had a lovely time up there. Let me just come out of here. It's a bit noisy, isn't it? I got to bed and down in a minute. A real banging day that was, because it was just a lovely thing to do with your son, go to somewhere that we both enjoyed. And I've thought about this quite a lot really. Okay, so I'm sort of a little bit well known now around the area because of what I do. You know, you see me, you know me. And I met quite a lot of people that came up and said hello, which is kind of weird, because the first time I realised that was going to happen was when I was at the Royal Welsh Show last year. I was just sort of, I guess I've been doing this channel a long time now, and you forget that people have been watching it a long time. So when you first go to places, it sort of hits a point where people actually want to have selfies with you and stuff. And I'm always really grateful if people say hello and stuff, because you know what? The people that I've met have been absolutely fantastic, genuine people from farming, and not all farming, some non-farming. But do you know what? The one thing I take from going to Tractor World is you kind of know where you belong. You know, I've been farming for 40 odd years, and I've been through the whole thing really. I've done young farmers, I've been at Hartbury College, Agricultural College, done a diploma in agriculture. I've been through different farming things. I play a little bit of skittles in the farming stuff, only a little bit, I just get drafted in occasionally. I go to a few farming meetings, and you become part of this community that's out there that is just a fantastic thing to be part of. And when I was at Tractor World, I looked around and I just felt I was, you know, amongst people that I understand and stuff. And it's kind of weird really, if you're not in farming, it's hard to understand. I look at the people there and you sort of see their hands and you think they got hands like mine, you know, muck on them. They've been up overnight calving a cow perhaps, or lambing. They know what it's like when the tractor breaks down in the middle of nowhere. They know what it's like when you're looking at the bill for the cake bill, the fertilizer bill. They know what it's like to have kids that you're trying to rear and do the right thing for, but you're trying to run a business and stuff, and you're trying to split yourself between family and business and stuff. You know, and I understand exactly what they're coming from, and they understand where I'm coming from. And do you know what? It's just nice to be part of something without realising you're part of something, if you like. You know, farming is a sort of very, it's a spread out community, because you kind of like, you're on your own little island on a farm. You really are. If you're on a farm, you don't necessarily see a lot of people. You're on your own island, but if you think of a farm as an island, there's thousands of these islands dotted around, and you're all doing this, trying to do the same sort of thing, maybe different ways, and no one has got the right way or the wrong way. We're all, you know, you just got your way, and your way, as long as it works for you, that's all that matters. You don't have to worry about flipping what Joe Blogg's doing up the road. As long as you can make a living and you get through farming in your lifetime and you come out the other side in a box, you've done all right, son. And I get that with all the people that I saw up there. You know, as long as you're happy in your own little way and your farming way, that's good. Anyway, what was I? Yes, you know me, I like to have a little rabbit on anyway, but if you're a farmer and you work on a farm, you should be proud of what you do, really, because as long as you can make a living for your family and you're happy with what you do, don't worry about what everyone else is doing. You know, I believe that it doesn't matter whether you've got a big farm or a little farm. It's whether you're a decent person and a decent guy, really, or lady. Right, let's get on. Oh, I've got to bed those down, haven't I? Flipping it, I nearly forgot. Right, let's get on. I got to chuck some straw out there, and then we're going to milk that heifer. Right, let's crack on. Right, so just kick this about a bit. I find that if you leave as long as you spread it out enough, the cattle with their feet, when they move around, will inevitably spread it about, especially in young heifers. Maybe not quite so much in dry cows. You see, they're already walking amongst it. I know you're eating it. You're not supposed to eat this. This is wheat straw. It's for your bedding. Come on. There you go. Come on. Come on. Right. It's a bit too crowded in here when you've got a calf. How many cows we got in here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Have I counted that right? Yeah, I think I have. 10's enough. Anyway, what are you? You're a little calf, but what are you? A heifer or a bull? Oh, you're very small, aren't you? Oh, it's a bull calf. You're a very small bull calf, though, aren't you? Hey? Not the best. I need a bit of milk on it from its mum. Looks pretty skinny as well. Right, mum's here. Nice udder for a heifer. Look at that. Good full udder. Right, I'm going to have to move her later. Let's go and have a look at the downer. Right, they're done. Right, I'll look at them later. You know, remember the downer cow? Well, we had her in there for, I don't know, 10 days or something. Up and down, lifting her. She looked very sick. Didn't know whether she's going to make it, but you know what? You've got to kind of persevere with these animals, give them time. I think, you know, it depends. We're very lucky, okay, so we're not big farm. We're not calving 100 cows in a month or something, so we can sort of hold on with one cow like that. We can mollycoddle her better than maybe some other farms. I'll say better, that's the wrong word, but maybe a bit more. And we managed to get her up. Now, although she was up, the next stage is how well she can stand on concrete and things like that. So we didn't move her up for a while. So she was down there quite a long time. Anyway, we got her up the other day. Again, we walked her up on the concrete, and you're always worried, is she going to go down on the concrete and do the splits? Because the thing about a downer cow is that if they're on soft ground like grass, or if they're in a shed on muck, they can get a bit of traction. But if they go on down on concrete, they've got nothing for them to grip on. They'll just keep slipping and slipping and do the splits, and it's absolute nightmare. But she walked up all right, so we put her in the box. And then I was like, what do we do with her? Do we just keep her in there, or do we start trying to put her through the parlour? Well, the thing is, she's a lovely quiet cow, heifer, so although she wasn't used to the parlour, the way she walked up here, we thought we'll give her a go. So the other day we tried her in the parlour, and although she took a bit of getting used to going up the steps, she actually went up okay, and we've milked her. She hasn't got any milk in her at the moment. Whether that'll come back or not, I don't know. We'll wait and see on that. I think the main thing for us, okay, so she's made it through. We haven't had to shoot her, which is kind of an awful end situation if you can't get them right. We're going to give her time and just see how she does. Now, there are two options really. One of them is to just keep her and fatten her up over the summer, and then maybe we'll send her barren to an abattoir, or we just keep her going a bit on food, feed her up, put her back in the herd probably. Maybe just don't expect much milk on her, and get her back in calf later in the spring. Because she's only the first calf, you see, heifer. Hell of a waste if you've got to get rid of her. So we'll see on that. We're sort of, she lost loads of condition because she just was down and wasn't eating and very sick. So she's got to put the weight back on her. But we'll have a look. We'll get her in the parlour in a minute and I'll show you. All right? Right. Getting these two up. Here she is. Come on. Come on in. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. See, what are you missing out on your cake if you don't come up? Come on. Shh. Come on. Shh. Come on. She's so quiet though. Go on. Come on. Come on. But look at her. She's lost a lot of condition on that back. You can see all down her hocks everywhere. She looks worse because she's been rolling around in the muck as well, where she's been down. So inevitably she looks like a sorry state. But she's walking and talking. Well, that other one's definitely talking. Right, go on. Go on. We'll get her in the parlour and she'll have a bit of cake even if she ain't got any milk. We'll see how we go. Come on then. Come on. Come on. Come on. Off you go. There you go. Follow your mate. Come on. Come on. Oh. Stubborn bugger. Do you know what? She's gone in here. This is Jack, by the way. Alright. Jack's helping out. This is... Come on. Come on. Why ain't you going in? Come on. Come on. Come on. Ah. Oh. Go on. Come on. Come on. That's it. She's been going in fine for last week, and then of course maybe you change your aftershave. You need to write link silage. Right, let's see if we can get her up. You just stand up. She normally goes up there, so she might not be used to it. Come on, girl. Come on. Let's see how she goes then. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Go on, do this. Go on. Go on. Go on. Go on. Come on, girl. Up you go. Go on. Stubborn, isn't she? You might have to wait till this one's finished and then she'll go out a clear view through the door because she can see daylight. It's a little trick, Tyson with a bucket of cake. But she's being awkward, aren't you? Hey, but you're friendly, aren't you? Go on. Come on, you need to go up that step. What are you playing at? Yeah. Come on. Yeah. Go on. Follow the man. No, having a poo now. Come on. Tell you what, Jack, when she's finished, we'll let her go, alright? Come on. That's it. Good girl. Good girl. So all that cake, she didn't eat the cake, she just went followed the other cow. But she's got... So we'll leave her there a little bit. I might put the unit on her. We'll just leave her there for a bit to have a bit of that cake. So we've got a unit on her. So she's in the parlour now. Look, she is given a drop of milk. You don't need to drop, get her used to going in the pile, and we'll see what we do with her in the next few months. Anyway, there you go, there's my catch up here. Here's the main man Jack here, he's helping us out. You're following your dad's footsteps, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, anyway, we're cracking on. Time to carry on with the rest of the jobs. See you later.